The Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to give their Sacramento fans something to cheer about. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeMar DeRozan.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for Sacramento, Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Most of the regular season now, Brent, is in the books as we close in on the playoffs for the players. What is this journey like, an NBA season like for a guy that plays?
You know, Kevin, it's just so taxing to get through a year. The emotions of the year, when you're playing well, when you're struggling, are you getting along with your coaches and your teammates? How's the travel schedule been? Have you been dealing with injuries? I mean, all of these things will test your mental and physical fortitude. But I'll tell you what, there's great reward when you get done with any particular year.
Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And that one misses. You know, the energy out of Sacramento, man, is remarkable, isn't it, Brent? This team is so hungry, and they are ready to go.
Well, the city has been so hungry to win for so long and get to the postseason. This group of players, along with this coaching staff, has certainly started to gel, and they're all sharing in that drive and ambition to remain there, Kevin.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Pass to Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by Monk. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. No good there with the step-back J. On offense, here are the Spurs. And it's Paul penetrating. Can't cash in from close range.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Monk against Vassell. Monk kicks to Sabonis. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Tries again. And another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Bounce pass from Paul. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Wembanyama, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Monk against Vassell. Pass to Sabonis. over Wembanyama. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Murray.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
A free throw drop for DeRozan. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points his last outing. A pass to Fox. Sabonis' screen on Paul. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Here in the late stages of March, the range for teams in the power rankings has really solidified. As you look at Memphis, they couldn't hold their position this week but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Vassell against DeRozan to stop the drought. Vassell, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside, Sabonis. From about 16, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Sacramento leading by 5. And taken away by Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul outside, and the pass to Vassell. Lock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Fox kicks to DeRozan. Passes to Monk. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Good determination as Sabonis worked his way through contact.
Vassell against Monk. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. 13 feet away. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Fox. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Outside DeRozan. Murray outside. Monk kicks to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
The Kings leading. Outside, Fox. Sabonis' screen on Paul. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. And the layup is good. And that's now 6 points for Sabonis.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Paul outside. And it's Vassell in the corner. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And taken away by Paul, 18 feet out. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Fox against Paul. Now Monk. No scoring in this one. And it's Murray with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Spurs trail by 3. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The first one falls. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Malik Monk. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Spurs trail by 5. And here is Vassell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Oh, aggressive defense. And Vassell doesn't let it bother him at all. Gets right through the contact.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Huerter against Vassell. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Takes a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Fox kicks to Huerter. Pass to Sabonis. Feeds it to Murray. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 5. The drive by Paul. Count it. Good.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Isles checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jones checked in for Paul. Here's Fox. He has 6. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Keldon Johnson. Here's Fox. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Osman. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox passes to Sabonis. To the middle. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Vassell, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Spurs trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Fox has got 10.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jones with the bounce pass. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the feed to Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Lakers in L.A.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Barnes, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Floats one up. 1:37 left in the first quarter. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Miles sets a screen for Fox. The three-pointer no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Murray. The fadeaway. Wembanyama gets the bucket. He's got 9. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's Ellis in for Fox. Chris Paul's checked in for San Antonio. The Kings leading. 59 seconds left in the first. Jones against Herter. Sacramento again missing. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick and roll possession he plays in.
Tied up with that one. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's San Antonio. Over in the corner, Paul. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Paul's got 7.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. Up top, Herter, defended by Jones. Herter passes to Lyles. Ellis, right side. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Got it off in time. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
San Antonio leading by 4. On the court right now for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Here's DeRozan. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Here's Jones. Still without a basket. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Herter. Jones, no luck. The Kings trail by 5. Ellis outside. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Jones kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McGee. Kings shooting for the game at 42%. Monk for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now, here's Herter. And there's the pass to Monk. Back to Herter, beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Jetty Osman. Here's Paul. He has 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collins kicks to Johnson. Outside, Jones to halt the run. Rebounded by McGee. Sacramento leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Paul against Monk. Now, here's Collins. Defense is right there, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet.
A moment here to see some numbers for DeMar DeRozan. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And the first one drops.
One of the things through the years that you respect about Chris Paul is that competitive fire, like competitive edge he brings to every game. He really does care only about winning.
And so Paul nails both of them. Monk with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Miles. And the three off target.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And here are the Kings now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Here's Jones. He has yet to score. Collins, a screen on Herter. And the wide open shot from Paul. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Herter. Following the three from Chris Paul. And Kevin Herter, good for 3. Herter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Collins wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jones against Herter. DeRozan buries it down low. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
San Antonio calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Collins. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at Sacramento. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, there's the Spurs. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for the Kings, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now here's Paul. Here's Johnson, and there's the drive. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Herter. 8 points for him. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiles. A rebound by the Spurs. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night. And he does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Miles sets a screen for DeRozan. In the corner, Herter with it. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Now Jones. Nothing on the board. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And here is Monk. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. DeRozan passes to Herter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Sohan, covered by Lyles. Jones against Monk. Jones, no luck.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Lyles. Not a lot of room. Rebound by Sohan.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Sacramento's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Fox looking it over. Kicks to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama against Herter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Fox with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Herter kicks to Lyles. Back to Herter. Now the pass to Monk. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. San Antonio leading. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Malik Monk. And it's Vassell in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Sabonis against Johnson. Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. Monk, no one around him, drains the 3-pointer. Monk's got a pair of triples in the second now for Sacramento. The Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Jones against Fox. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Sohan's got 7 points. 1:46 left now here in the second. Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Lyles, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Malik Monk. Chris Paul's checked in for the Spurs. A minute 42 left in the first half. Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. Herter finds Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Paul. And it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play. And he's going to come up with the block.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Blocked again. Murray kicks to Fox. Passes it to Herter. Now here's DeRozan. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
The Kings trail by 3. Herter with it. He's got 13. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his 3. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson with a screen on Fox. 16 feet away. Paul's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Fox. Puts it up from 17. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
And Johnson is still honing this part of his game, but this is an encouraging sign.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they'll be facing a much weaker team. No one expects it to be close. So for that reason alone, it probably will be. This is a crazy league.
See, I believe miracles do happen, but this would be a doozy. And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Kings.
They're giving up too many threes. Got to extend their defense. Get out there and cover on the perimeter. Jeez.
They look like Shaq trying to guard me out there. Slow-footed and a step behind.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Paul. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Fox. After the basket by San Antonio. The 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Murray. Johnson's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On defense, the Spurs. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Lets it go from the wing.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnson. Paul finds Vassell. Wembanyama with it. Bucket 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
The Kings trail by 11. Outside, Fox. The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Sabonis.
So right now, Sabonis just taking charge, taking initiative, and getting aggressive on offense.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Sabonis. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Wembanyama, a screen on Fox. Paul passes to Sohan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. And here's DeRozan. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan passes to Sabonis.
Well, you combine the size with the activity and movement of Sabonis, he becomes a challenge to defend.
For Sacramento, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The first free throw is good.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
And Sabonis drops them both. That'll be a 5-second call. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backboard.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fox surveying that time, and hard to cover when he's got options.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
It's definitely part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Fox hits them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Fox against Paul. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Sabonis.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
Fox against Paul. Here's Wembanyama.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Pass to Sohan for Murray. And it's Sohan missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but they can't pass it up, and they can't knock it down.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. They get it again. Outside for Murray. Latrey. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 8th assist in the game. San Antonio calls timeout.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Sabonis. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. San Antonio with the ball. Al Paul. He's got 12. It's Vassell on the wing. Monk defending and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trail by 7. And here is Monk. He's got 6. Oh, that's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
And good that time. Vassell's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Fox. 12 points for him. Outside, Sabonis. San Antonio on defense with a 9-point lead. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Johnson outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Sabonis. And another basket for San Antonio.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Kings have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fox kicks to DeRozan. The kick out to Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Wembanyama up top. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
And the Spurs with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Paul kicks to Johnson. Back to Paul. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 14 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jones is checked in. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Spurs leading by 3. Wembanyama, a screen on Fox. Jones tries in. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Murray sets a screen for Fox.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
The Kings haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Fox with it. He's got 18. Over Jones. And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Vassell. Outside, Jones. Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Murray with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Sabonis. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jones with the bounce pass. Johnson outside. Vassell finds Jones. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 5. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Sacramento.
Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
Now, Vassell. He's got 12. There's the pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Herter. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 3rd assist on the night. Sacramento's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Murray, a screen on Vassell. Murray outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs leading by 6. And here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Spurs passing it around. Johnson's shot is off.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Now here's Murray. Now here's DeRozan. Count it. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fox against Jones. Here's Vassell. Sinks the triple. 15 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
1:46 left here in the 3rd quarter. Fox against Jones. Fox passes to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. That shot is off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Herter. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And some changes here for the Kings. McGee comes in for Sabonis, and Lyle subbed in for Keegan Murray. The Spurs making a switch here.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Averaging about 23 points per, 16 rebounds, and almost 4 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Passes it to Herter. Paul against Fox. McGee sets the pick for Fox. And it's Lyles in the corner. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Ball's knocked loose. McGee with no one around. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And that one's good. Osman.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Fox against Paul. McGee is screen on Paul. Three-pointer, Fox. No good there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's get an update on Domantas Sabonis. What's the status there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Paul out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Collins. Then it's Barnes. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Paul. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Right side Jones. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Ball against Fox. Here's Collins. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Collins not afraid of getting hit on the inside and goes up through all of that arms and legs in there.
McGee sets the pick for Monk. High, arcing shot. Collins with some nice D. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. He kicks to Jones. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Kings trail by 5. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Paul from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk with the ball. Jones covering. Jones against Monk. Bounce pass Herter. McGee in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Jones. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Over in the corner, Osman. Misses the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Fox. No one near him. And he swishes it right through. Now, just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Collins against Monk. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Cox from outside. And it's Osman with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Jones, the pass to Osman. Back to Jones. Pass to Paul. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's Jones. Barnes sets a screen for Jones. Collins trying to break free. On the basket by Jones.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Fox against Paul. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. This one for 3. The shot comes out. San Antonio leading. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiles. Outside, Fox launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Paul, right side.
And just a smart play by Paul there, forcing his way to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Monk. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Sacramento. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Murray kicks to DeRozan. The pass to Lyles. The kick out to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
McGee, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Fox.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Paul. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee. And he knocks down the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Lyles checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Herter. Paul against Fox. For 3, Murray. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's. Here's Sohan. Murray with the defensive effort. The Kings trailing. Herter with it. Outside, Fox. Here's Lyles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
And San Antonio shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Sohan. Paul with the 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Now here's Fox. Kicks to Monk. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 4.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Paul passes to Sohan. And stolen by Murray. Here's Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. And yes, it's good. Vassell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
The Kings shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. To the middle. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. Al Paul. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with the three. A putback. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Monk against Vassell. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Lyles a screen on Johnson. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama, a screen on Fox. Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Vassell against Monk. Shoots over Vassell. Monk's shot's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. A floater. Count the basket. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama looking it over. It's stolen by Lyles. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Monk. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Monk's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Vassell in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got 20.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Outside, Fox. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Lyles a screen on Paul. And a deep three from Fox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Johnson attacking. Bucket is good. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Answering the call, Keldon Johnson comes up big.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Passes it to DeRozan. Monk with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 4 on the clock.
Now, part of being a point guard like Fox is you handle the ball a lot and you get a lot of opportunities late in the game. So clutch free throws are something you have to be ready for.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
High pressure moment here for the De'Aaron Fox. No need to rush, just focus on the hoop.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Wembanyama against Wyatt. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Spurs with possession. Johnson with a screen on Fox. Pass to Vassell. Fox against Paul. Pass to Sohan. Trying to get open is Johnson. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And Monk is an interesting player. A combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Wembanyama against Wyatt. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Vassell kicks to Paul. Can't get the three to fall. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
So the Kings win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.